subscribe. This is the Men channel at 925 Men on Instagram. I'm Brando, Makai, Uriah, the podcast host. And basically, we're here. What we're doing is trying to create some interesting content for y'all to be able to put people on once we get a big following. So,
yes, sir.
Hopefully, y'all like these convos that we have.
Let's get it.
All right, you were saying what you did this week?
So I haven't really done that much I can't talk. Interesting things. Jesus Christ. This week I really just been working on.
Hey, bro, you ever seen that video of the guy who's dancing for Jesus? He was like, Jesus Christ.
Like, really just been working on getting my guard card and finishing everything for those classes pretty much. And
yeah,
it's learning that. It's not too much, but it's something.
Yeah. You? What'd you do?
Bro, working.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, I only work like part-time, so like I only worked this past week like 3 days. 4 days, technically, because 2 days training. And last 2 days were like just me actually working.
How's it been?
It's all right. So if y'all don't know, I work at GameStop, Concord Mall. Please don't ask for discounts.
You got the
Hey, can I get that discount, man?
Hey, I'm sorry, man. I can't put the discount. Not even for a cheeseburger, man. Not even for a cheeseburger. No, but it's cool. So the last 2 days I had me doing inventory. So what I do is I alphabetize all of the like the Xbox section.
Oh, okay.
PS4, Switch. The only time my help was extremely needed.
Yeah.
Like I was just telling your mom.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 customers that walked in, 2 Hispanic kids, and they were trying to buy GTA and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And other M-rated games.
Yeah, you gotta be 17.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a law that if you sell a game to a minor, yeah, it's bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Can they throw you in jail for that?
Yeah.
Swear.
I guess because of the influence of
I would have sold it to him right away.
Yeah, but there's nothing you can do about that because the ESRB has to go through all that.
Yeah.
But they don't care. So they look like what, 14 maybe?
Uh-huh.
They only spoke Spanish. So 2 of my other coworkers is like, I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know.
Like they're not saying it, but I can see it in their face.
Like
I don't know what he's saying. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh man, I gotta step up. I guess.
Swear.
Yeah, so I told the kids, I was like, oh, they need an adult in order to purchase the game, obviously in Spanish. But then after that they came like 20 minutes later with the bear and they bought the 2 games.
Yeah, I think
came in handy.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 came out. I had to take my grandma to buy it with me because I wasn't like of age yet or whatever. Bro, we walked hella far. Remember, I walked to GameStop, bro. That shit was far as hell. My grandma was probably dying.
Man,
I was dying, bro. You remember? You ever did that? Like wait in the lines,
Oh man,
like for Call of Duties, like midnight.
I never did midnight
bro.
releases, but I did.
Yeah.
The only long line I've had like GameStop is Black Friday when I went to go buy my Switch.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've been in a long line.
Oh, that's recently, bro.
It's like 2 years ago.
Yeah, dude. I used to go when it was popping, and like hella people would go right at like 3 a.m. or something. Like you ever did that? Like
I haven't done it. I've seen it, and it just looks like, bro,
like those crazy times back in the day.
Lines.
No, but it's cool. It's like kind of meet people in your area that you usually don't see.
Yeah, it was an experience type of thing.
But they don't do that no more because stupid COVID.
No, people do fucking Cyber Mondays.
Oh yeah, that's right. That too.
They do Cyber Mondays, so people don't even go to the stores no more. And then they start like on Thursday at like.
They don't even announce it. I found that very awkward.
And now they do a whole Black Friday week sale.
Like, bro, when I was trying to get that 3070,
you're out of luck already. Just saying it out loud,
bro. I hit that add to cart. All I know is that loading button was loading for like 25 minutes.
He's talking about a graphics card for his computer. Yeah, you're not gonna find that,
bro. It was loading for like, and they didn't tell us when they were gonna start putting more of them up. Cause first it was like the 3070s, then they start showing the 3090s, the 38s, but they didn't say anything like. There's like, you just gonna have to be paying attention if you're gonna try to get one of these. Otherwise, that people have the bots going and all types of stuff.
Once some bots hit the online stores,
bro, I must have hit add to cart. It was loading for like 25 minutes, man. Like, I'm like, come on, man. Add this to the cart. Come on, man.
Yeah.
until I got that error. I said, "Ooh, I'm not even gonna refresh the page." You know what that error mean? It's gone.
Right. What about you, Brando? What you
I
do this week? Yeah.
Shit, just play a bunch of soccer. I did a whole bunch of stuff, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh,
Most
man.
significant one is just that video. It took off or whatever, bro. Because I made it real funny or whatever, and I posted it up on Reels, and that was my first video to hit 1,000. So it's my most played one of all my Reels.
Yeah, it's like what 1K 62.
It's at 1,200.
Oh, okay. It went up by 200 last time I looked.
Yeah, but that ain't nothing, bro. I got one of my friends, dude. So I was looking yesterday. He posted it up on his story. He's like, "Yo, my video is almost about to hit 1,000,000." I'm like, hold on. What?
What is
Like,
he doing?
Yeah,
I need to know.
because I saw the video, bro. It was just him because he's like he works on cars and stuff, and he's a mechanic, but he only works on like his own cars or whatever. Right.
All right.
So he drives like Mazdas, and bro, like as a joke, he put water in it instead of like oil. He's like, "This is what our cars run off of," and he tagged like his Mazda community. It's like an inside joke type of deal.
Right.
Bro, he's at 994,000 plays on Reels on that one video.
Hey,
Bro, I just hit 1,000.
hey,
bro, Reels are
crazy.
Reels are like the most.
That
They're pushing for Reels the most right now.
Yeah, that virality.
The
is
algorithm is pushing
crazy,
Reels.
dude.
They're pushing the Reels right now,
bro. Okay, that's one guy, right? And then there's a whole bunch of other like people I can name on like my hands, that I know that like I'm cool with, that also like have gone viral and stuff like that. So I'm just like, dude, like,
When's my turn? Right.
well, when's my turn? And like, we're putting hella effort. We're putting so much effort into these videos and into the content creation that they just go viral off of nothing.
Well, also the thing about going viral though is like sometimes it happens like months later. With some things will go viral, like you'll make something, and I notice it'll blow up. Like it'll be a 3-month video that'll finally go viral. So, I mean, we just got to keep doing it. As long as we don't quit, like eventually something's gonna go.
No, I get the
what I mean?
consistency part of it. Eventually, one thing's gonna take off. But
Right.
these people are not putting in as much work as we are.
They're just
and
doing
they're
it.
just going viral.
They're getting that time
I
of
mean,
day just randomly.
It just
like,
happens. Like,
Yeah.
and then we also don't
exactly.
really know what's going on in the background. So, like, I don't know. Some people get lucky. Some people, I don't know.
Exactly. They're lucky, bro. Is what I'm saying. Like
it
they're completely
happens.
lucky. It's just funny, the irony or whatever. But leading into the first topic or whatever, because I was talking to you guys about it, it's just like, what do you guys think on the word cocky or whatever?
Cocky.
Yeah.
Cocky.
Like if somebody was like, "Oh, you're cocky," how would you take
I
that?
feel like cocky is like, I kind of want to say in a sense overconfident, but it's kind of a tough word to elaborate on.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Like, kind of in that sense of overconfident,
I think people
like kind of
like,
too full of yourself.
Yeah, people think of it like they compare it to like arrogant. You know?
Yeah,
there we
yeah.
go.
I
That
feel
makes more
that's what
sense.
I was thinking. I was literally thinking arrogant, but I'm like, I don't know, should I throw that in? Kind of like arrogant,
They
like
mistake confidence for arrogance.
yeah. There's different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's different.
That's
And so they call you cocky,
Yeah.
right? Especially like because people are flashy on the internet. They post with Lambos, they do all this crazy stuff or whatever. Especially like me, dude. Like I was talking to my friend the other day, and I was talking about the signs that are hella popular now. The freaking what's it called, astrological signs. Like that's hella popping.
Oh yeah, that
Girls
yeah.
love that stuff.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
on like Snapchat, it pops up with your little sign right there, and it tells
I
people.
noticed that. I
Hey,
was like,
look,
why
I'm a
seen that?
Pisces, man. I'm a Pisces. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So I'm a Cancer, and I'm like, I was looking up like what it means, like what's your rising and what's your moon. I'm a Aquarius moon and rising, and I'm a Cancer as my sign or whatever. Basically, it says like whatever. There's all this meaning to it, and people perceive me as like a dickhead, like an asshole. You know, like.
Well,
like
I didn't even do anything but tell you my sign.
Well,
and
yeah,
just
like
I'm
I
perceived
know,
as this.
but like the way I come off to people or I come off on social media, people would call me cocky. The way I play soccer, the people would call me cocky. The way I drive around and my attitude, like the way you perceive me is what you would consider cocky, but in reality, I'm actually a real nice person.
I mean, like a lot of things are just people looking from the outside. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
if you don't actually know the person, you kind of shouldn't be judging them as as is anyway, because everything's different on. So I'm not gonna say everything's different on social media, but to a certain extent, everything is different on social media. The way it's like
Everything perceived
construed, you know what I mean? The way things are
way
perceived
differently than what it is.
definitely for sure, things are perceived differently through social media. Even like with guys with Lamborghinis and things like that, like I start to think about like, bro, most people that do have those cars didn't just have those cars. But social
Yeah.
media does make it look like that, which would what a lot of people would look like, oh, he's cocky
Yeah,
or
To
he's full of
literally create
himself.
your own environment on
And
social media.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
also that really just plays into people's mindset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't know if you take the average person in society, they're gonna think you're full of yourself or you're cocky.
See,
Man, he got
It's even
7
hard to say.
cars?
It's even hard to say that.
yeah.
Man,
Well, to me, the thing is like, okay, I am cocky. So what? Like, what do I want to be? Boring like you? You know?
no personality?
You know
Yeah,
what I
no
mean?
personality, washed up, like regular ass guy, or do I want to be like looking like an asshole, like a Conor McGregor or something? You know, where people are like, "Damn, that guy's a douchebag," but hey, he's interesting, so they look.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's really just what makes you happy. And the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. If being quote unquote cocky makes you happy, be as cocky
Yeah.
as you want. You know what I
I
mean?
don't know
Like,
about that one, Chief. You over here running around being cocky just
I
because.
mean,
Something wrong with
but
you.
you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Though.
I know
think-
what you.
yeah.
I know
At
the
the end of the
direction
day,
you
it's
go
really
with,
what makes
but-
you happy. Like, regardless of what your friends, parents, or anybody says.
Yeah. So
But you know,
I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it as like, okay, you're just doing you. You're doing what you want to do, showing it off how you want to show it off without really caring about what people think, or maybe you do, you know?
Everybody has some time to show off. Why not be now?
Yeah, why not show it off? If you got that nice car, why don't you show your car off? Why would you hide it?
No, they're
Yeah,
the
and I mean-
different. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
and like you can show things off with also being like arrogant. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like the cockiness or I want to say arrogantness comes out with like when you're overdoing it. Like you know how some
Yeah, that's what
people
I'm about
will
to address.
overdo it. Like
Yeah.
you can tell, like bro, it's a nice car, but you don't have to do all that. Like when you're doing the whole extra
See,
9
to
yards.
me, arrogant would be
But-
like, let's say you got your Camry, right? Or
Right.
whatever. That's a nice car. And you
Right.
post a pic with your Camry. I don't see that as arrogant. What I see arrogant is like telling someone they're broke because they don't have a nice car.
Right. No, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
So just
Because-
posting up with it and telling someone they're broke because they don't have one. That's
Yeah,
the
I
difference
definitely-
between cocky and arrogant. You know?
100%.
Yes.
100%. Because somebody could not have a Lamborghini and could be worth way more than you and you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just like you said, it just depends on how do people use it. Like, oh, since I have a Camry and you have a
Yeah.
older Camry, you're broke.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
bro,
that's like
yeah,
follows into the keeping up with the Joneses. Like, not everybody have to have the same
No,
thing
the
you
person
have.
with the Camry
like-
might be the broke one, right?
right.
Because they might be in debt because they got the car.
right,
And they got a
bro.
car
Look
now.
at you. Now you're stupid and
You know,
broke.
also, like I said, social media shows the good side of everything for the most part.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? It doesn't show what's going on in the background. Because
Unless
I
you're
could post a
live.
picture with a Lamborghini and have my Lamborghini, and I could still be miserable. But on social media, I could post a little nice caption, or have somebody help me come up with a nice caption and make it look like everything's sunshine and rainbows when it's not.
Right.
So, everybody's perspectives are different. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I definitely agree with that in that sense.
That's good.
Am I cutting out?
You're you're basically just saying like you might have a Lamborghini or whatever, and not show that you're having a bad time or something like that. Like, it might
Right.
not be right.
Social media shows the good things.
Yeah, people never. show the bad
Usually, you
part.
don't see people sharing like when they're at their worst on social media.
Yeah, we're good to go, bro. Both cameras are on and everything like that. No, you're right, bro. And then yeah, social media affects people way different, especially little kids, dude. Like they're hooked on that. Like if we're hooked and we're like we're kind of like the beginning generations of that,
We're the testing phase.
Exactly.
Right.
We're like
That's
that testing
exactly what we
phase.
are.
And everything, statistics and stuff says that we're fucked up.
Technically, yeah.
like
But in a sense, are we less filtered?
I think so. I think we're more ourselves than previous generations. Who
We had
like,
time to actually develop our personalities. That's for everything. Like if you're born like what
Yeah.
2000 random number 7,
Uh huh.
8, they don't technically have any personality besides what's being presented to them.
Yeah. I see what you mean. You're saying like we were able to grow up without social media and kind
We're
of
in
develop who
between.
we are.
Yeah, we're like literally in between.
Yeah. I feel like we had the option to choose.
Right.
You know,
As
like
of now,
we're at that correct phase to be able to choose who we wanted to be. Or beforehand, the old heads, they got told what they should be. They should be a doctor. They should be a this. They should be a that.
There's only a set way, and now there's
Yeah.
variety. You can be literally anything at this point.
Yeah.
no, for
And
sure.
now the youngins are just brainwashed.
Oh yeah, facts. no, big facts.
Right?
No, I completely get what you're saying, especially with the social media. Unless you're keeping your kid away from it, which in most
Yeah,
cases you.
Sad part is not a lot of
Not
parents would
happening.
literally monitor their children on freaking social media. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Man,
don't-
they'll be
yeah.
so caught up in social media and they damn self they ain't.
Nah, they
paying
be getting themselves
attention.
in trouble on social media. Like,
Yeah.
trouble.
Nah, bro. Any little cousins that I have stuck on YouTube, unboxing videos, this or that, gaming. Like they're stuck. Makeup, bro. They're hooked, and the parents never take the stuff away. So it's like, are you stupid? Like, bro, like,
Well, also, parents be so caught up in doing other stuff that they probably just like, I'd rather them be on YouTube than doing something else. And I feel like that's another contribution
but
to it.
you can't make excuses though.
No, but
Nah,
that's what I'm
ki-
saying. Like, that's what I'm thinking, like, for the most part.
kids like us, bro. We grew up playing basketball till it got dark, or soccer till it got dark.
I was out riding my bike till midnight, and my mom was like, "Where you been at?" I was like,
Exactly,
"Whoa."
bro.
I'm gonna
Bro, I
lie.
was doing some tomfoolery when I was in high school or whatever, sneaking out the house.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I was right up on the video game.
Exactly,
Every now
bro.
and again, yeah.
Nah, I was a gamer.
Oh, you're saying you're not relating to it?
Yeah. I was
Bro.
right up on the game, man.
Oh,
No,
hell
you know what's
no.
weird too?
Yeah.
I hate TikTok. Okay, I'm gonna just put that out there because they always teach me something new and weird.
Yeah.
He
So
loves
if you're
TikTok.
born between the years 90, it's either 98 to 2003 or 97 to 2003.
Yeah.
You're called a zennial.
A Zennial?
Yeah,
I don't know who defined that term. I just consider myself
you're
Gen
like
Z.
Gen Z and a millennial. I'm just like, what?
From 97 to 2003, you said?
Yeah, like if you're born in between that, you had like it's like the wiggle room between the generations.
What are you, 2001 or something?
Yeah, I'm
2001.
01.
What the hell?
You're 98, right?
Yeah. That makes me seem a little old.
Yeah, I, ain't gonna lie,
Weird.
I was just about to say, like, as soon as I hear like
Damn.
anything older than 2000, y'all just sound kind of old.
And you ever seen that video? And that's compound sentence.
No, I haven't watched that, bro.
That's just hella
I don't
funny.
watch TikTok. No, I get the social media thing. So like how people, I don't know, like old heads are saying like, they try to shun social media and things like that or whatever. I kind of get it because we're in that in between phase.
Yeah,
I get it. I could learn. I could maneuver. I could pivot, bro. Some new app pops up. All right, I'm on it. Like, how can we move?
right.
I don't know. The reason why I didn't touch TikTok, I felt like that was gonna be like a whole nother curse in getting into because I had
Your
that.
millennial kicked in.
I had
That's what
that-
that was.
look,
I'm
I
gonna
had
start
that
calling it out
problem.
now.
I'm gonna let you talk real quick.
Look, no,
So
go
we're not,
ahead.
we're not
bro.
jacking each other up. I had that problem with Instagram when I had all the relatable pages, the funny stuff, scrolling all day. So that's why I didn't get TikTok because I did not want to get back into that same loop of like being on my phone scrolling on TikTok all day. And you guys know how the algorithm is. You see something, they know that you like to
They'll
look
know.
at that. They're gonna send you
Yeah.
a billion of those videos, bro. And I'm like, bro, this is not the time for me to get sucked back into that loop of scrolling through the phone all day.
See, but anybody like, I feel like anybody could get sucked into that.
Oh.
It's
like,
addictive for a
I've
purpose.
met people who Laura was older than me, dude, and she was like on social media like that, bro. And I was like, dude, how are you on TikTok for an hour, bro? Like,
It's
what in tarnation?
as crazy as it seems. It's very possible.
No,
Bro,
exactly, I get it. So they're sucking everybody in. It's not just like just your age.
It's almost has the same effect as like Micaiah was saying, like video games. It almost has that same attention span because you're finding multiple videos roughly within a minute to 30 seconds.
Yeah,
and there's like millions.
Just scroll through them all day
And it's accessible almost worldwide.
like that.
Instant, yeah.
Instantly, bruh. I'm having a bad day. We go on TikTok. You know what I mean? So like what I did when I first had that problem on Instagram, I ain't gonna lie, I unfollowed everything. Like I got rid of, and then I started following more of like people I was looking for, like real estate,
Yeah.
people were doing car rentals, stocks. So like if I was to get on TikTok, I'd start following not the funny stuff, maybe
Yeah.
one or two funny pages, but I'd be following most of like, like the lawyer,
Yeah.
or
Bro, see,
like
that's cool.
real estate. So also, I'll put that on the podcast for you guys who do love TikTok and Instagram. Follow a couple of funny pages that you can relate to, but definitely, thank you. Definitely follow more of stuff that you want to get into. If it's real estate, if it's stocks, if just learning things about being a lawyer or laws, follow more of that stuff, because at least if you're scrolling through that all day, you're getting more like information than you just watching all the
useful
funny,
information.
relatable videos, which is nothing wrong.
The
but
way
Right.
the way I've been seeing it lately is kind of like you got to be the player, not get played,
right,
because everything's a game for the most part. If you see it from that perspective, but like chess, not checkers type of deal.
right,
Because like all these platforms are using you. They're all using you. They're exploiting your information. They're sending you ads. They're trying to sell you stuff all the time. Same thing with the people who make the content creators, which is what we're trying to do, right?
Right.
So we got to learn to play the game, because these content creators are doing the same thing. They're figuring out what we like. They're figuring out what works, what doesn't work, what makes us click, what doesn't make
There's
us click.
literally
How
no
to
rules for this freaking
how to
game.
how to clickbait us. So the companies are playing us. The content creators are playing us. It's just about like, are we going to continue getting played, or are we going to start doing the playing?
It's all fun
right.
and
Like
games
they
till
say
somebody
in the
hit you.
jungle is what? Eat or get eaten. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's pretty much the same thing, even with social media. Either
It goes for everything at that point.
yeah, to be honest.
Yeah.
So definitely with the social media, it's cool to follow a couple of funny pages, but for the most part, it should probably be some informational stuff that you're trying to get into. Like,
Right.
think about that. Back in the day, bro, there wasn't social media. Like, there wasn't somebody be like, before you buy a house, you know what I mean? Look at these 5 things. You get on TikTok, you follow a real estate. I'm not gonna say guru, but you follow somebody that's been doing real estate for 20 years.
It was still
Tell
done
you-
back in the days, though.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't like as accessible as like
No,
just
it
opening up
was because people
TikTok
would
and-
go to like the grocery store, bro, and then the way they section the grocery store is to get you to buy this or to get you to buy that. Like if you go to Target,
that's right. Yeah.
if you go to Target, the first thing you see, what do you see? Women's makeup, women's clothes.
Oh, okay.
literally,
they're talking about
if you walk into any Target, the
So,
first thing you see
Anyone, any of them,
That-
women's
clothing.
clothes, women's like baby diapers, all that stuff.
well,
They
here's the
plan it.
exact definition. It's called a sales funnel.
Uh-huh.
Versus a sales funnel online, a sales funnel in store. That's why they put stuff at the end when you're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just, I'm leaving. Let me grab this chocolate, or I'm
Yep.
leaving. Let me grab this Pokemon cards for
Exactly.
this kid, or
Right.
this candy bar. That's what it's called. It's called
Yeah,
a
you're
sales
getting
funnel.
played at the store.
Like on online businesses, like when I
Yeah.
was working on like starting my online business, you want sales funnels for your products,
Of course.
which literally
Oh,
funnels.
I know what you mean.
It
'Cause
literally funnels sales. So you put it in the spot, or like what's the most known spot for it?
I'll give you an example because whenever I buy sample packs
Uh-huh.
and I get to the checkout section, right? They'll
Yeah.
ask you, "Do you want to buy ABCD?" No.
Yeah.
They'll give you another one. Are
Yep.
you sure you don't want to buy
Are you sure
ABCD?
you don't want to buy this, right?
Yeah,
And then they'll
yeah.
recommend something else, and then after that, they'll give you a finalized
Yeah,
purchase.
they funnel you into buying more things. So it's the same thing. That's just the real life, like in-store version. And that's why they have it. Or you notice that they'll put the ice cream in the very back of the store. So
Yeah.
like you got to go all the way past everything else. So you might be in the store like just going to get ice cream and you be like, "Ooh, but I could use them pants right there. Ooh, I could use that over there. I
Exactly.
did need some more soap and house." And that's how they funnel you into. They do it for a reason. It's
It's
not
a
set
lot
up
of
like
work
that.
too, bro. Like
Yeah.
all this content creation stuff is a lot of work. And it's a lot of work to get it started, and then it's a lot of work to figure out what works.
And then the maintenance is just
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Consistency, all that stuff. Even with stores, like stores go through a lot of money trying to actually get sales, because they have to advertise to you in a certain way. They have to present it a certain way. They have to section off things. That takes time, money, same thing. But it's just whether you want to get played or be the player,
Right.
At the end of the day, I'd rather be the one doing the manipulating, if that's what you want to call it. You know, like that's a
Yeah,
bad term, but
that's
that's
a
what
bad term, but
that's what's
We
getting.
can
That's
we
what's
can
happening.
repurpose
You know?
that word.
I'd rather be
Yeah.
more in control of the situation than being the
Exactly.
one being controlled. This is a better way to put it.
Yep, but it's manipulation, bro. Like we all get
Yeah,
manipulated
no matter how you flip
by
it.
the
Yeah.
media, by everybody. It's just some kind of
To a certain
manipulation.
extent, yeah. To an extent, it's
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we can end it right there unless you guys got something else.
I mean, shit. Not much I can think of off the
I
top of my
think
head.
I think
You?
we hit it off, man.
All right, for sure.
That's good.
Well, please check out our next video.
the next
Please
vid.
do.
Yeah. These drop on Wednesdays, so check out episode. I think 7 is the one coming up now. The podcast. We're
Bruh.
deep up in there, bro.
Bro,
You know we
we've been
always
doing
get
so
the
many of
numbers
these, we
mixed up.
forget.
We're at
Yeah.
7 or 8, y'all.
Yeah, we're getting better. As you can see, the details, the camera angles, everything like that. Please leave us some constructive feedback.
Please
not
do.
shitty comments. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. We appreciate y'all.
Take it easy.